Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to give you guys a quick video because if you're seeing this, it probably either Thursday or Friday, and Thursday is my birthday and April 15th, and I wanted to do, my plan was to do an unboxing video, but I don't have all of my stuff. Only have like 2 items, so that's not, I mean, I wasn't planning on doing like 20 unboxings, but 2 items, like that's no fun. I want to at least have 4. So today I'm going to do a quick video on items I think you guys should pick up from the Sephora sale. If you don't know, right now is Sephora's spring sale. I believe it's 20% off. So if you guys are not taking advantage of it, I would suggest you do so. I am wearing vintage Oscar de la Renta. It's like a ball dress. Child, when I tell you that I'm stuffed in here like a sausage, I literally cannot fit anything. If I don't get this weight off, I'm going to kill myself. Like, this is really ridiculous. Everything that I tried to put on for this video, like festive, you know, like for your birthday, I can't fit nothing. So this is it. This is what we going to get into right now. So I just want to give you guys a video and not just skip it because I couldn't do the unboxing that I wanted to do for you guys. So I'm just going to do a quick video on some things that I use that you see me use in my video. If you guys like them, you can log on to Sephora and pick them up. So if you guys are new here, I would love for you to stay and subscribe, join our little community. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. I'm so glad you are enjoying the content. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you want to see my list of things I think you should pick up from the Sephora sale, keep watching. So, one of the first things I think you should pick up from the Sephora sale is the new Hourglass blush stick. Now, hear me out. This blush is $46 for this stick. But if you are used to Hourglass products, if you use Hourglass Cosmetics, you will be used to the price and you already know what's up. This blush is, I'm very into cream blushes right now. And I have been purchasing a lot so that I can figure out which ones are my favorite. You guys see me purchase the Milk Cosmetics ones. While I like them, they are not my favorite. I like that they are emollient, but I don't like... The color doesn't show up. I get more grease than I do anything else. One of the blushes that I have is called Lynx. I picked this up thinking that it was going to be a nice little, you know, maybe peachy, bronzy moment for the summertime. It shows up as grease. I don't see anything. So what I end up doing is using it and putting it over a powder blush or something because it does not show up on my skin and it looks bronze. So I'm thinking if it's on a lighter person, wouldn't it look like dirty or something? I'm not sure what they were going for with this, but they're not really working. So the Hourglass blush stick, they sheer out really nice. The color actually shows up. They don't have a lot of the colors I personally am looking for. I'm really not into the berry bright pink blushes, but the more toned down, I think it's like 2 of them. They're really good, and I think you guys should pick them up. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to go down the list of the things that I already have and maybe some things that I'm going to pick up myself to try out during the sale. The next thing is the Nars Air Matte Sheer Cream Blush. I picked this up because they had a limited edition color online. It's called Gasp. I thought it was Hush, but they might have changed the name on me. It's a rose bronze color. I'm really into more muted, peachy, nude cream blushes. Blushes, period. One of my favorite ones is the Becca Wild Honey. This is like the perfect tone for me, especially in the summertime. It's not all the way nude, but it's like a peachy nude. And it looks so beautiful with lip gloss. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks so beautiful with lip gloss, a liner, some lashes, you out the door. You don't have to do a full face. It adds to the glowiness that, you know, we all love to pull off in the summer, especially if you're a certain skin tone. Patrick Ta, she's so LA. Another nude blush that I love. The Milani, as you can see, this one is a little bit more pink, but it's not a bright of pink as you would think it is. And also too, these are all, the Milani is not sold in Sephora. You can pick this up from the drugstore, but all of these I would suggest you pick up from Sephora. Like, this shears out beautifully. Like, this is not a bright pink. It's not overwhelming on the skin. It's so good. The Patrick Ta is what I'm wearing today. This is one of my darker blushes I have, LYS. This is the black-owned brand that's at Sephora. So I would suggest you guys pick this up. This is really cute for the summertime. Peachy nudes, light pinky nudes, not anything too bright. Those are definitely in my wheelhouse and things that I love, and I suggest you pick up from Sephora. Gucci bronzer. If you guys don't spend $80? No, $62 on anything else, please pick up a Gucci bronzer. When I tell you, this is my favorite bronzer, hands down. I had Tom Ford, all of it. This is the bronzer. It goes on like butter. Any brush I use, I'm using right now, my favorite brush is the Scott Barnes, that really big brush you guys see me use, the Scott Barnes 67. This is my favorite brush to use this bronzer with. It goes on so smooth. This brush is so soft and big. This is not at Sephora, but Scott Barnes has Afterpay, I believe, on his site, so you guys can pick this up off of his site as well. It goes on so smooth. It lasts all day. I have no problems with this bronzer going on weird, skipping. The color, the tone is beautiful. I got the darkest one because unfortunately their shade ranges are trash, but I got the darkest one and it ended up working perfectly. If you guys don't pick anything else up for this from this sale, please try the Gucci bronzer. You will not be disappointed. The Nars cream blush shears out really beautifully. It's not a particularly long-lasting blush, at least not on me, but I love the color so much that I'll keep it with me in case I need to do a touch-up, because it works really well with my skin tone, the particular color that I got. I haven't tried any of the other colors because they don't really speak to me, but if you want to pick up the Nars cream blush, I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's really good. The Huda Beauty stick foundation. I haven't tried her first foundation because it was matte and I really was not into matte at the time, and it was super full coverage I was hearing, and I was definitely in my beginning stages of doing makeup, so I wasn't even trying to play with this spackle and be outside with a mask on. I wasn't even playing with it. And plus, I heard it was really strongly fragranced. I have sensitive skin. I don't have time for the Chanel No. 5 all in my foundation, so I passed on it. She redid the formula. I still didn't pick it up. She came out with the stick foundations. My sister had it, and I've been hearing so many good things about it because I used the Hourglass stick. So I said, okay, I like her little mini palettes, so let me pick this up and, you know, see. If I don't like it, I can always return it. This ended up being one of my favorite foundation formulas. I even actually like it better than the Hourglass. It's buildable, even though I don't personally need a lot of coverage, but it is buildable because I played with it a little bit. It lasts really long, and the longer you wear it, the better your skin looks throughout the day. This is an excellent formula. She has a good color range. This is something else that I feel like would work with multiple skin tones, even if darker than I am. If you have dry skin, it's really good for dry skin. It didn't hold on to any dry patches, because sometimes if I'm off of my routine of making sure my skin is moisturized, I can get dry patches on in the middle of my forehead and sometimes under my eye, and it didn't cling on to any dry patches. My skin looked really hydrated and moisturized throughout the day. So this is a really good, and I think it's only like $40. So if you want to try anything from Huda, I would suggest you try the stick foundation. The Makeup by Mario Eye Prep and Set. I use this on my lid because it keeps my shadows on longer than foundation or concealer. It doesn't crease my foundation. I have really oily eyes and dry skin. So my, what is it called? Shadows can fade and crease in my eye because my lid is greasy, and sometimes when I use concealer it's moving around. If I powder it, when I go to put my shadow on, it's skipping. So when I found this, I was hesitant because, you know, the foundation and the concealer don't really work, but this has been a lifesaver. It's the perfect match to my skin tone on my eye, and my shadows do not move. They don't crease, they don't bunch up. I don't have a bunch of skipping. I don't set it with the powder, but I have done it before, and the powder, it was no different. It's just an extra step I don't feel like taking. But it's no different. My shadow stays on. They have, I think, 2 or 3 different colors for you to choose from. You can also mix and match the 2 colors that's in the pan. So this is an excellent item from Mario if you haven't tried any of his products. Also his pencil. His eye smudging pencil. I don't have the black, I have the brown because I already have the Maybelline black pencil that I love, but I have the soft brown pencil of his, and I have it on today. I love this pencil. When you put it on, it shows up a bright brown color. The brush on the bottom of the pencil, it lightly blends out the brush, the color, so it's not pulling on the skin of your eye. The color lasts. It's a vibrant color. This is a really good pencil. It glides on smoothly. It's not pulling and tugging at your skin. This is a really good pencil from Mario. Another foundation I feel like you guys might want to give a try is the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Foundation. Now, this foundation is about $64, but this is one of the best foundations that I have ever used in my life. It looks like skin. Your skin is luminous. You don't see anything peeking through, but it's still like a skin-like finish. It's not too dewy. It's not matte. Like, your skin looks so beautiful. It's $64, but it's definitely worth it. The kind I would say about Armani Beauty foundation is the shade range. I really have to maneuver a shade range. Either I get something that's too dark, which I don't mind, or I have to mix shades. And that's $64. Don't nobody got time for that. I'm not mixing no shades. So I usually have to get one that's a little darker. That's why I don't use it as much as I want to, because I don't have a shade that matches me. If I'm wearing white, you know, I don't want to have the foundation all down my neck and on my chest. You know, I want to sometimes, while I don't mind being darker, I actually prefer it. Sometimes I want a foundation that's my skin tone, and then I can just bronze myself up. With this, there is no bronzing. I either look like a ghost or I look like I've been in the sun all day. So the Armani foundation, while I feel like the formula is excellent, the shade range is trash. As you guys know, I have been using lately the Fenty powder foundation, which is going to be my go-to in the summertime, because I love the way my skin looks, and hopefully the powder can stand up to the heat in the summer. But I also picked up the Eavesdrop blurring tint. First of all, this is the cutest little thing, but I wasn't expecting it to be this small. I got mine in the color 20. I was matched on Sephora.com, and they told me a 14, and I knew that was wrong. Like, they get ready to have me out here looking like white chicks, so we're not gonna do that. But I got the color 20, and it ended up being exactly my skin tone. Again, I'll just bronze up a little bit if I choose to use this in the summer, but this is really good. Your skin is dewy, but you have more coverage than you might expect. For this to be a skin tint, I was thinking it would be like the Laura Mercier, where you just put it on and it just blends into your skin. You get a tiny bit of coverage, but it's, you know, it's not nothing that if you have any blemishes or something, it's going to show through. This actually covers, but it does not look like foundation, if that makes any sense. It really looks like a skin tint. It blends right into your skin, but it gives you a good amount of coverage. If you have any little imperfections you might want to hide, this should be really good for summer. Hopefully, it doesn't slip and slide around, because I don't powder my skin in the summer, like set my foundation down, because I love a dewy skin. Even though I want to use the powder in the summertime, I still am a dewy foundation girl. So hopefully this doesn't slip all around in the summertime, but I'm going to definitely give this a try in the heat and see how it holds up. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Becca is being discontinued. Estee Lauder is cutting Becca Cosmetics. So I'm not sure how long these products will be available, but I would pick them up while you can. I would also recommend the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I love this. I have extremely dark raccoon eyes, and I put this on, I have the color medium to deep. I put this on underneath my concealer, and this helps so much. Not only does it help brighten, but it also helps give me extra coverage, because when I put my concealer on, I let it sit, and so it can dry down some more to give me added coverage. And this helps a lot, because I have not only extreme dark circles, but it's dry. So it also helps give a little bit of moisturization, a little bit of emollient underneath my eye. So when I powder it, it doesn't look so crepey, because I was having that problem at one time when I was putting my powder on. Sometimes I would get dry spots, or the powder would catch in certain areas because my under eye was not moisturized enough. That has helped me a lot. So I will recommend you guys picking that up while you can. So I have a couple of skincare items I want to tell you guys about. One is the Kale's Mini Midnight Recovery Concentrate. Well, you don't have to get the mini, but that's the one that I started out with because I wasn't sure about it. This one has been like a lifesaver for me when I actually use it. I'm really bad about nighttime routines, especially if I'm not wearing makeup that day. Like, I'm super lazy when it comes to skincare, and I know I have to stop, but it's just so much. At the end of the day, I just want to go to bed. So if I'm not wearing makeup, I can be a bit lazy with my skincare. But this is so good. I put it on my face. I let it dry down for a while. I don't put it on and go directly to sleep. I try to put it on as early as possible so it can soak into your skin, and the pillowcase doesn't get all of the nutrients. But when I wake up in the morning, my skin is so like soft and dewy and moisturized, and this stuff has been the biggest game changer in my nighttime routine. In the summertime, it's a little bit difficult because it's hot and you're putting oil on your face, but I still try to use it even if it's like a little tiny amount, because it really helps and it really works. And I've had a couple of spots. I don't really get breakouts, but I was getting whiteheads on my chin a lot at the time. And for some reason, they were leaving like little marks. Me using this, it seemed like it lightened up the marks and everything on my chin. Like, this stuff is excellent. I really recommend you guys trying it. Even if you try the mini, use it every day before you go to bed. You can use it alone or underneath a moisturizer, but I really would recommend you guys trying this. Like, it has really changed my skin. The Foreo Luna Play Plus. It's a little, what is it called? A little machine. It's they come in different colors. It's a little circle, and it has like little mini plastic bristles or something on it, and it buzzes. It's about $49 for the small one. You press the button and it cleans your face. I use a balm when I clean my face. That's something else you guys can pick up from the Sephora sale. The Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. I never use wipes. I don't like wipes because I'm heavy-handed. And the wiping my face and the pulling and tugging on my skin is a no-no. So I always use a balm to take my makeup off. Put it on and you just rub it around. Eavesdrop is a really good one. It also comes with a mousseline cloth. If you want to pick that up, it's just a bit more expensive than the Clinique, but they are both excellent. And they don't break my skin out. The Clinique actually makes my skin a little soft, but the Eavesdrop is just as good. And like I said, it comes with a cloth, so you soak it in hot water and you just wipe your makeup off gently with the cloth. It's excellent. After you take your makeup off, you put your cleanser on, take the Foreo machine, and you just gently go over your skin with it, and it helps to lift up all the dirt or anything that was left over from the makeup and the makeup remover, whatever it didn't pick up. It lifts all of that stuff and just washes it away. This is something else that has definitely helped change my skincare routine, because me just washing my face with my hands just wasn't getting it, and washcloths and stuff to me are just too harsh, because like I said, I'm heavy-handed, so I'm not trying to be ripping my skin all up. So the Foreo has definitely been a game changer to me. I have the pink one, but like I said, they have them in other colors if you guys want to pick it up and try it. So the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex. So everybody knows that your eye is the most sensitive area on your face. I use this at night. Sometimes I use the Belief, but I have found that the Estee Lauder does better for my under eye. I see a difference in the morning when I use this and put it on. I never was a big eye cream, you know, separate from your face creams. I always figured it was the same. They just was trying to charge us more money. But there is actually a difference, because these creams are not as heavy as your face cream, because the skin under your eye is super sensitive and is thin. So they are formulated different. So I would definitely recommend that eye cream, especially if you have sensitive eyes, because I put creams and things on my eye at night, and it's like nothing works, because the minute I put everything on my eye and go to bed, my eye is dripping wet. Like, it's, the things are just so too sensitive for my eye, and I'm crying, and it's just too much going on. But this, when I put it on, I don't have that problem, and it can actually sit and absorb without being washed away from me crying the entire night until it's all off my face. So I would definitely recommend this as well. So my last item is a facial cream that I use, and it's pretty expensive, but I'm going to tell you guys, it has honestly, it's not a gimmick, it has honestly changed my life, and I've been using it for years. La Mer, either the soft cream or the moisturizing cream. I use the soft cream in the summer, the moisturizing cream in the winter, because it's a little more thick. I don't use the gel because that's for more people with oily skin. I personally use the creams. These lotions are the best things that ever happened to a kid. When I tell you, my skin is super dry, but I can see the difference when I'm using this cream consistently, because that's my problem. I don't use things consistently. Then my skin gets super dry and is crying out for moisture, and then that's when I go and pick it up. But if you use this consistently, you will not be disappointed. This lotion or this cream has really changed the texture of my skin. I never had really bad skin, but it can definitely be super dry and brittle, and you can tell up close when you look at it when I haven't been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Dry patches, when I'm putting makeup on, my eyebrow is flaking, like stuff like that, like I have psoriasis and I don't. But this has definitely helped change my skin when I'm using it consistently. It's super duper expensive, but it is worth it. I'm not sure if they're doing samples now because of COVID, but I mean, you can try to see if they have samples, because I know they used to have samples in the little jar. Because when I couldn't afford, or when I didn't want to buy, when I first was introduced to La Mer years ago, I would always try to get samples and act like I had never used it before and I want to try it. And I would go to Nordstrom or wherever, whoever sold La Mer, I would go and try to get a sample, because I loved it that much. I just couldn't or did not want to pay for it at the time, because every year the price was going up. The small one was like $80. Now that's almost $100. I remember when I first started getting La Mer, it was like $150 for the smallest. It might be a 1 ounce, I'm not really sure, jar. Now that's almost $150. No, almost $200. Sorry, it was $150 when I first was buying it years ago. Now it's almost $200. It's like, dog, what's going on? But the big one was $1,000. They have one that's more than $1,000, but the bigger one was $1,000. So you know that price has definitely increased. It's like, do y'all want us to use it or no? But it's so worth it. Like, I love this lotion, this cream. So if you guys want to try it out, I would suggest you try to get the smallest one, which is about $90 to $100, or see if you can still get a sample. Also, if you go on Lumiere.com, they might have a sample bag for $100, but they also have either Afterpay, one of those sites where you can pay for it weekly or every 2 weeks. So maybe that'll help if you guys want to try it out. So guys, this concludes my video of some things that I feel like you might want to try from Sephora while the sale is going on. Like I said, I wanted to do an unboxing video for my birthday, but I don't have everything, so I didn't want to do like a 1 or 2 thing unboxing. But my next video, I'll try to get that up. I hope you guys like this video. While the sale is going on, I really want you guys to pick up some stuff. Let me know how you liked it. I only showed you guys what I personally use. It's not everything. It's just a couple of things that I use on a daily basis that I feel like has really helped me, you know, do my makeup better. So if you guys want to try, if you guys have any recommendations for me, if is there anything you use from Sephora you feel as though I may benefit from, or you want to see me use on my channel, let me know. Sephora has different tier levels, VIB Rouge, VIB, and Insider, I believe. The VIB Rouge is 20%, the Insider is 10%, and I think the VIB is 15%. The Rouge has already started. I think the VIB, the 15% has started. And I'm not sure, the 22nd maybe, I'm not sure, but you can go on Sephora.com and see when the actual dates start, and that's 10%, and I think that starts soon. I'm not really sure if it hasn't started already, but I do know the sale is going on now. I'm not sure when it's over, but I wanted to get you guys some recommendations out now, so while the sale is still going on, you're able to take advantage of the sale. Don't forget to let me know what you guys got. I love you guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.